Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Bacon Bear back from years of disappointment to this channel. I'm back again. This video will be way different from any of the videos I've done previously. This is pretty much a guide to one of the games I've just been playing recently, and just doing a video for this because I haven't recorded in a long time, trying to mess around with the different settings. So please let me know. Um, Also, there's not a lot of summary guides. I mean, there is a lot, but I'm trying to push out maybe some higher quality videos. I know there's some YouTubers that do high quality guides for some degree, but not so great. Even some of them are just text. That's just on a video. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just trying to help the community out a bit more and push out some more content for this game. Now, basically, the first thing we're gonna talk on the agenda is what to spend on the game. Like, what do I spend your coins on? So basically, when you kill monsters, you get coins. So if you just go to a regular one right here, as you can see, I'm getting coins. Actually, you really can't see. Um, yeah, there we go. So now from right there, you're seeing that I am getting coins from after destroying monsters. Once you defeat boss monsters, like the ones you can't like, it's right behind the wave sign. That person right there in the back is a boss, so they come after a certain point in the wave. Um, they do drop summoning orbs, which is just the green orbs that you see on the left right there. I have 1,130. You use those to, summon your monsters. Once you get to 100 summoning orbs, you can summon 10 at a time. It's really proficient when you're grinding the game because this game is all about grinding. Now, I'm trying to make this video super quick and short and simple, just so that a lot of beginners can just skim through this video and help out, just to help out the people. So basically, like I said, first thing we talk about is what to spend on. Now, I forgot honestly what to use to get these right here, which is the double monster attack, epic coin digger, and the epic gem digger. I know for sure the epic gem digger is no more for new users, so don't worry about that. It's not gonna be there. Unfortunately, they removed it for some reason. Sucks. I know. But the epic coin digger and the double monster attack, get those as soon as you can. With the gem, you're gonna want those. Next thing you want to upgrade is gonna be the monster attack boost and super monster attack boost. Now you see here, I do have my rock power up, all the way to max level 4. You do not need it to level 4 if you're just starting. Don't worry about it. Just do maybe if you're just starting, just do maybe 2, max 3. Don't worry about 4. Do 4 at the end game, dude. Level 4 is for end game kind of stuff. So don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about also upgrading the fireball, deep freeze, and lightning. You can also do that end game. But honestly, you would never really use these. Unless you're a beginner and you're just like quickly need something real quick to just press a monster, then that's where you use it. But honestly, you don't need this at all. The fire damage booster, lightning damage booster, and ice damage boosters, all of that is gonna be end game. Right now, as you see, it's all low level for me. It's because I'm at the end game, but let's say I'm mid tier end game. There's still a lot of stuff for me to do. It's just a lot like grinding. Next is the monster. So you're gonna say, okay, what monster should I upgrade? What monster should I not upgrade? First of all, you should upgrade common, rare, epic. Once we get to legendary, there's only two that you really need, which is gonna be Felina and Slime King. The rest you can upgrade whenever. The fastest one to upgrade are gonna be Frostbite, Ash, Puffy, Lightning, and Deathbite. All of those are considered the cheap legendaries. I can't remember if Kevin was the cheap one, but I think he might have been the expensive side. So if it's expensive, just leave him to the third one you should upgrade. Just play right now. So those five right there, which I said, Frostbite, Ash, Puffy, Lightning, and Deathbite, those are the cheap ones. They're pretty easy to get. You can upgrade those first if you really need some extra monsters to do some firepower. Upgrade those first. Then don't worry about Felina, Sun King. Upgrade those first because they're super cheap. They're really cheap. They're one of the cheap ones. Once you get to a certain point in the game where you can grind a lot, they're super cheap. So do those, and after that, what you want to do first after doing that, your first expensive legendary should be Felina. Second should be Slime King. Why? It's because Felina does so much damage, way more. As you see right there, look at all those numbers. She does way more damage, as you can see. Slime King here. You can compare the both right now. She just does a lot more damage. Plus, you can even do the damage booster with her with Mighty and with increase your speed with Speedy. Dude, that combo deadly. That's what you want. The third one, you could be Kevin. After you done that, that's pretty much all the legendaries. Then you have all the archangels. You can upgrade them, but it's just endgame. That's until you want to do the challenges, really, just for their respective attributes. So let's say you're doing the Ice Queen um, challenge. You want to do the Emil, Archangel Emil. Right now, he's at 215. I'm slowly working him up to get to that point where I can use him in Frost Queen or Ice Queen, whatever the name is, challenge. But honestly, those three don't upgrade until the end. Super end, because they're super max expensive to upgrade. It doesn't take you a really long time. Even for me, it's gonna probably take me a week or two to fully max them out. Just for the gold to level 500, that's super easy. That's like maybe a day or two of grinding just for those blue power stones. As you can see, I do have Ash. He's level 403. And you're asking, well, why come you don't have Ash 403 rather than Flank King and Felina? Like I said, those two are the main ones that you really want to upgrade. Don't worry about the rest. Just upgrade those first. Now, um, also remember, always collect your gems. Even though I got 38,000 gems, I still collect those religiously. Why? It's because they added up during time, dude. It's all about time. This game, look, this game eat up time like no other, right? Because it's a bunch of grinding. If you once you finish the beginning to mid tier and you're going towards end game, it's all grinding. So whatever gemstones you can get them. Also, what to spend for your gemstone, do not spend it on the epic to legendary summons unless you're at a point where you're struggling for more epic and legendary and you're trying to get to the 3-star gold. Then okay, go for it, but don't waste your gemstones on those kind of summons. If you're trying to get a little extra cash, it's not worth it. Don't do it. Trust me, it's not. All right, you should only summon with the summoning orbs, and you do 10 at a time. You can do it on auto. Look at that, you get all that gold right there. Besides doing 60 for one, and you probably get what 4,000. The max you can get is 4,000. The minimum is 300. But look, you do multi summon for the summoning orb, a lot more. Trust. It's way better to do the orbs better than to do the gemstones. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is going to be the layout. So people are asking, well, what kind of layouts are you working with? What's good? Beginners, mid to end game. All right. For beginners, the best layout for beginners, we try this real quick for you guys. It's going to be Stacky in the middle, Speedy, and Mighty right there. That's a good front layout right there. Just because of the ability for Saki, he attacks very fast. On top of that, his special is shooting rapid rapid fire, I believe, which is shoot speed projectiles at the enemy with 200 damage. Um, it's really good stuff like that. He mows down a lot of the beginning stages like that. So hold hold that position for as long as you can. But let's say you just need an additional character in the front for whatever reason it is. You need an additional character, right? What you can also do is this as well: Speedy in the middle, Clade, and then Flamey. Reason why? Look at Flamey's range right there. It's pretty huge. Yes, even though the speed is slow, you're gonna have speed in the middle anyways to boost up the speed, and you have Clade over here also slow, but the speed booster's right there, and this one stuns. He does more damage. And their range are both pretty huge, so they get as soon as they come out to the map, they get them, and it keeps on attacking until they're can't no more. Till they're done. Till they're done those. All right, so that's pretty much two of the beginning layouts that you should be able to do fairly easy. Let's say you're doing, let's say for mid tier, right? This is mid tier. Let's do honestly. Those two beginner layouts are really good. If you need more oomph to it, I guess this layout is more like a this layout is gonna be more like a end game tier, mid to end game, I guess, because you could probably have Felina at a pretty good decent level at this point for it to be mid tier. So this is gonna be your mid tier right here. Felina with Speedy and Mighty left to right at the back and row. Basically, this is just a sweep clean killing machine right here. Felina's attack is already super good. All right, let's say you're having at 200, right, or 300, right. Felina's damage is gonna be super good, even plus with the damage booster and the freaking speedy. Her speed damage is medium. On top of that, being boosted probably makes it between very fast. And on top of that, you also increasing the damage, dude. You can't not ask for a better cleanup and dip. And in case you still need more damage, you can also just throw in a Slime King, because at this point you should already have Slime King. He's not that hard to get. Even if you're doing this layout, it's pretty easy to get with this layout. So it should be pretty good with this layout. End game, I have no problem doing this. It's the fastest way that I can clear Joint Revenge on hard too. You can have Mighty, and let's say I'm just gonna leave it like that because for one, let's say you have those specials. This right there is a pretty good layout on its own. You can also add Slime King since you're already on Revenge to Revenge Hard. You should already have Slime King unlocked. So there you go, and that's pretty much the thing that you want. You can also do this as well. I didn't realize it. I could just done this. Put my in the middle. Well, yeah, and Slime King. All right. So there, look. No specialty, no mythicals. This is a good layout that you can use for German Revenge Hard. There's no excuses. I can't be saying, "Oh, I can't do this because I don't have that character." This is all characters that you get in the game without being a special, without being mythical. You can get at any time, any point of the year. Why I'm saying that is because special monsters comes and goes. Like you see right now, the special monster right now is actually a really good event. You can get two special monsters. It's Monkey and Limzard. Limzard? I don't want to say that. Limzard? Don't say Godzilla. Screw it. So you have so you got Kong versus fucking Godzilla here, and you can summon whatever one. It's pretty good. Basically, you see there's a timer. 5 days left for this, right? After that 5 days, I think it's gonna be a 1 to 2 day period of no event, and then they're gonna summon another special monster. But the thing is, they don't summon that special monster until we finish the whole rotation of all the monsters. As I'm gonna show you the list right now. There's about 12 monsters. So you literally have to wait for them to cycle through the whole list just so you can get back to that event where it's Monkey versus Godzilla. And that takes forever. I'm talking forever. So the one special monster that you should worry about right now as of right now is Hellhound. Only monster. As you see right there for his special, his boosted attack of adjacent monsters by 2,300 2035%. Reason why it's right there because you see his stars. So look at that star. It's silver, 1 star. Okay, the stars and the quality of that star does matter. Okay, so there's bronze, silver, and gold. As you get more summoning stones, the more stars they get, and the higher. Once you get past 3, then it transforms into a different material, which is going to be gold, which is the last one. There's only 3 materials, like I said: bronze, silver, and gold. So that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta worry about. It is rough though. Like you can see right there in the top right corner, it says 5,000 to get to the next star, right? And basically, the only way you can get a proficient amount of summoning stones if you do this kind of layout. If you go to wave 1 on King, specifically King 1, um, you get 3 of the helpers right here. Look, just right there, you get 10 summoning stones watching that video. Great. Let's say you watch it, boom, you're over. Then you're continuing with the monitor, seller, monitor. So all of that is gonna happen between round 1 to 7 max. They got the seller, just buy real quick. You always buy from the seller. Don't care about it. Just buy from the seller. Just it's gonna help you in the long run. You also get the gnomes bags, but they barely give you anything. You're not really focusing on the gnomes right here. You're really more gonna focus on the monitor and the seller. So let's say on the first monitor you didn't get the stone, right? Let's say the option for you to get the stone wasn't there, and it was for you to get either attack boost, a coin boost, or a stone or orb. Don't worry about it. Your second monitor should give you the second that second option for the stone. Unfortunately, right there, I didn't get it. That was actually around 8, so it's actually between. Yeah, I think it's between 1 and. Damn, I can't remember. Maybe between 1 and 9 or 1 to 8. There you go. Got stone right off the bat, the first one, and then I think it's gonna be right after this we're gonna get the seller. I believe. Okay, it's gonna be the next round. For sure, the seller becomes the seller comes between 1 to 6. I say 1 to 6 because as soon as you buy it from the seller, it's 6 rounds. So there you go. For sure, it's being between 1 and 6. You can just start once you get that seller, you can just restart. But let's say your first monitor didn't get a they get a stone, then that's when you just wait a bit more longer, and then you can hopefully catch a seller real quick. So maybe after this round, you're gonna get it. Finally, you get the freaking third one. Sorry for my misinformation. Look at this. Unorganized, unbelievable. First YouTube video in a long time. We're already making mistakes. It's alright. We make mistakes on the way, right? So, I guess it's between 1 and 10, but don't wait until 1 to 10. Honestly, just wait between 1 and 7, and then after 7, there's like between 7 and 8, there's no monitor. Just fucking just restart, or just start right after the seller. Restart right after the seller. Start from right there. That's also a really good point. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. The next thing we're also gonna talk about is actually no, one more thing. Layout for nightmares. All right, this is gonna be a layout for all the nightmares, specifically just between Raging Fist Chieftain and the Joy Revenge one. Is you're gonna use the setup. Okay, so I had a lot of trouble trying to finish this, and this is the layout that I used that really helped me a lot, and thankfully that I was able to use it just like that. We're gonna do this, and then Archimedes, Felina, where's Mighty, and then this is optional. You don't have to have this mythical, but if you do have it, you might as well use it. It's gonna be Horus. You can do it without Horus. Don't worry about it. If you don't have Horus, you can swap it out with Hellhound, and you can double boost Felina. But if you have the Horus, there you go. Boom, boom. You use this layout. It's just gonna help you go through all of it really, really smoothly. So help you a lot. Um, this is the best layout for both Nightmare for Raging Chieftain and the Dread Revenge. So don't worry about it. That setup is gonna help you cover for both of that. So you know, just picture that the Archangels, you do not have to upgrade them. You do not have to upgrade Archangels. You can have them level 1 if you want. Look at that, level 75 Archangel, and I can still beat it just like that. You don't have to worry about those levels between those two. Even the Archimedes, his level doesn't really matter at all. All right, the only ones that are going to do damage here is the Slime King and Felina. Basically, Felina is gonna be your main primary damage. That's why she has Mighty right there, and the extra support is Horus. But if you don't have Horus, Hellhound is fine, or you can just use your Hellhound for flanking as well, just to increase his damage as well. That's also perfectly fine. So basically, Felina main damage. Sand King helps clean up a little bit because his damage is actually slow. Um, he That's why it's kind of like a cleanup because it's not gonna happen. His special is not gonna happen so often, but it's gonna be often enough to help clean up a little bit. But mainly, your damage will be fully enough, and also your levels. Try to get them 500. Just those two. Just those two. You should need the 500. Everything else can be even Hellhound could be 400. Or you know what? Yeah, Hellhound could be 400 or whatever level you have them as, or whatever you have it as. Just put them in there. It doesn't hurt that actually have the extra damage. Okay, so after that, you use the setup. It's pretty good. You do have to have speedy and dude. By the time you're doing nightmare, you should already have meaty, mighty and speedy to max. Also, horror's level doesn't matter either since horror's speed boost is I think just depending on the stars. I have not gotten to I can see Bronze Star 2, so once I do get to Bronze Star 2, and hopefully I'm praying that it's a speed boost increase because imagine having an even a faster speed boost supporter. That'd be really, really good. So basically that's all the layouts right there. Summoning stones, I already covered that. You go to normal king and you do between 1 and 6. You do that on repeat. You're gonna get a lot of summoning stones. Um, I've seen people on Reddit. They're saying maybe like 1,000 a day, or maybe even more than 1,000. I'm just saying the bar for sure you can get 1,000 a day for sure, 1,000 a day, for sure. You can get. I can if I'm really trying to get it, I can pump out maybe between 2 to 3,000 per day. But that's just like dedication of grinding my whole day to it, and it's that's how I can usually get it. But let's say you don't have it. Let's say you don't have all day to grind. Um, Try to do at least the minimum 1,000 a day. Like I said before, do between around 1 and 6 on King normal. Just repeat on those, or if you want to stay a little bit longer for until 10 to get the second monitor, you can do that too. But a lot of people suggest to do 1 to 6. Next thing is I can, like I said, I could probably push to the 3,000. Just making sure that I got that. Um, Next thing is endgame stuff. So basically, once you're going close to doing nightmare level, what you want to do by that time is have everything. I'm talking about all the monsters, at least 400 for the common, rare, and epic monsters, even the cheap legendaries. At that time, if you're going close to nightmare, you should be able to do joint revenge on hard without any difficulties. Just try to do those first. Grind that out. What I'm saying, the joint revenge on hard, because for me, I find it faster doing that one than doing normal. I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's because of the monsters, how they lay out, or because maybe there's the monitors and sellers. But just me doing hard mode on joint revenge is just faster. It might be faster by a couple of seconds, but if you're really grinding the game, those seconds really matter. So that's gonna be pretty much the video. I guess maybe a tip in doing the Ice Queen Temple, Tempest, and the Volcano one, and then the electrical one, at the bottom, is that okay? Each one are the three elements: ice, fire, and lightning. So for ice, which you want to bring is all lightning because at one point during the waves, they're gonna send out ice fairies, and they only take damage from ice. I mean from lightning. So that's why you're gonna really upgrade all your Dragon monsters to level 400, even 500 if you can, and then use that setup. All right, it's really, really mandatory. Also, if you didn't know this, but actually one of the Egyptian goddess, um, Ra, it prevents you from getting frozen. So this is perfect for the Ice Queen challenge, which I have this in the center. You have the center of your group, and all around it, none of your monsters get infected by getting frozen. They'll stay attacking, and that's you're gonna have a really good grinding time right there. So if you didn't know, there's a way to miss the freezing effect. Rise of mythical, you can get it. Um, there is a glitch where if you're on iPhone, there's a way for you to keep on re-rolling for mythicals. Just check online. There's a lot of ways like that. Or I'm gonna do another video for that one. I'm not gonna do it in this one just because it's kind of like a glitch, and I can just do that all by itself. Later down the line, I might even clip it to this video just so that you guys can just go watch it real quick. It's a really simple, also it's a really simple glitch, so you don't have to worry about being super complicated or anything like that. Anyone can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's nothing much to talk about. Oh, wait. Sorry. If you're if you're at the point where you're doing Nightmare, you should able to do the evolutions challenge pretty easy. When you're doing that, what you want to do is get as much as the evil stones as you can. So basically, evolve all those monsters that you can evolve with the evil stones. Those are the monsters right there. So you get the slime, Mocha, Teddy, and I forgot his name. It's like something Wing, Darkwing, I think. Upgrade as much as you can. Okay. Try to level them up um try to upgrade them before you evolve them. Why? Because I saw this on a Reddit post that someone was saying that, hey, I actually evolved my Flamey, but it became super expensive to start to level up, and I'm stuck at leveling up Flamey because it got super expensive after I evolved it. So if you think about evolving first, don't do it. Upgrade first. Upgrade to 400. That's why I said before. Upgrade your monster to 400 before anything, and then you're gonna evolve. All right. That's a must. You must know that. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed the little tip, and have a good day.